Welcome to the stream. My name is Chronic Whimsy. You can call me Whimsy for short. And for my triumphant return, because I've been sick the last little bit, we are continuing with The Roottrees Are Dead. Now this is what our board looks like right now. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of green, kind of a yellowy green, which is fantastic because those are the ones that we've already locked in. We're good to go there. But we've still got all of these that have question marks. We've got the ones, let's see, we've got some that are blue down here that, like, I thought we'd put it in correctly, but these are not locked in yet. Like, this name is not right, but apparently this picture is. This picture is right, but the name is not. Or the name is right, but the picture's not. So we're just continuing on. Let's see. So we've got our board here. Hello, Mary. Speaking of being sick, I understand that you have been ill. Please have my well wishes. Everybody, give Mary well wishes. They deserve to get better fast. This is our evidence. These are our searches. Our room, complete with a door. And our notes. I've got 6 different pages of notes, some long, some not so long, some that I probably don't need anymore, but I'm not getting rid of entirely. We did end off with having completed, having locked in 3 more people and going, okay, that's enough, I've stayed late, so I need to find a picture of Clancy Jr., or Clancy Roottree Jr. Okay, so we've got the original founders of the candy company. Then we've got the 5 pieces. That's the name of this generation right along here, because it's his 5 direct children. Then we've got the next generation and the free spirits. And then I don't know that this generation has a name yet, but the reason I need to know 5 pieces, next generation, free spirits, is because we've got the 5 pieces here. We've got the next generation, I believe, here. And then we've got... No, this is the next generation, and this would be the free spirits. Here are our names that we can go through. And unfortunately, we're done with all the notable people. So now we have to find the people that aren't easy to find online. Okay, Jim and Diamond. Jim, I believe, is Jim and Diamond Rafferty. And this was their... One of the songs is called Sun. And we can listen to the music if we want. Kind of trying to figure out where to... Okay, so we've got Ronald. Robert and Ronald. I think the only reason I didn't get Ronald is because I've got the wrong job with him. He was the showrunner for something. Where is that? So this is his mother, and then these are the two boys, Ronald and Robert. I assume Ronald and Robert because they're both RR, Roottree with a thing. Maybe we should double check that. Because I've been assuming that Ronald and Robert were... Let's see. Right, Ron Roottree. After finding some small screen success, first as a director for many soap operas, and then stepping in as the showrunner, has decided... So maybe he's a CEO because he's decided to start his own television production company? We can try that. Ron was born in the US, but grew up in Paris with his once famous mother and his brother Robbie. He gobbled up American cinema. He brings us a special kind of charisma, an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. Those he's worked with have gone on record as saying he's an attentive director who can work with actors to make sure the timing of a joke lands perfectly. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He is occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. And that would be Robert Roottree. Now, I don't know who he married. Because, that gave no information about who he married. Did it? I need to remember Brother Trouble if I can, because that may have more in it. Okay, 1989 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers the same age, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker, TMS and DCB. Single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green, often had to navigate her job as a magazine. I'm wondering... Maybe I already checked this. Penelope Tessa Green. What if she married Ron? Because I believe he was the showrunner, and that, like, there was something about that sitcom having been canceled because scandals with the brother and stuff. I'm gonna try it. This is just a guess, honestly. And then we do want to look up periodicals. Hello, K-Bay. How are you today? Oh, it's Team Blast. Have I checked this already? Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Teen Blast a record 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months during the height of Brother Trouble. In the issues he wasn't on the cover, he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called "Is TMS Dating a Roottree?" I decided to start like a minute early because I've been gone for so long. But it's nice to be back. It really is. I hope you had a wonderful stream. At a recent autograph signing, TMS told a Teen Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say: "She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now." When our Teen Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was, TMS refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope. So I was right, even though I guessed. Who played TMS's mom on the show, and get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. We may have read that before, but I don't remember. But either way, here's this. But I don't think we have a picture of... See, this is Raina. I don't have a picture of Penelope. And eventually I will, because we know because here. Okay, but they gave birth to a couple of kids. I'll definitely check it out and vote in your poll. Thank you for letting me know. I feel like I've been completely out of the loop. We don't have Kim LaRue yet. Do we? Oh, right. That would be that. Because it's the same picture. And then we still don't know who Gwendolyn's oldest child is. We are, by the way, We have to get to 33 people before our person returns to tell us more. I want to know who she married. Okay. So she was a housewife. And this is her daughter, Gwen Roottree. Okay, here's a clue. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power. So, is there a Cornwall? Be under men. Linus Cornwall. Okay, so she married Linus. Had them. Okay. Starlet? No. Silver screen? No. At this point, I'm just... The problem with going a week between these is I lose track of threads that I had going on. Alright. Let's take a look at the... No, not that one. This is from Lauren's diary. I wanted... Maybe this is Lauren? I'm gonna try it. This is Miracle. We know that's Miracle. The whatever. Miracle... the first. Okay. And we're including Sam. As I recall, we decided Sam was probably Samantha. we've either got the Samantha Roottree or Sam Cottrell. I'm gonna try this. So you can open this envelope after the whole family tree has been killed in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. And the clues are obscure, have been intentionally hidden in the past, and may even require some leaps in logic. I am gonna go with... oh. Maybe mechanic? Because there is... in her diary, there was, like... Sam. I do remember discovering that there were no there wasn't any pronouns. And I'm saying mechanic because apparently when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. So that's a guess. Like a pure guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this one. Okay, so maybe Sam is not a part of this. Like, maybe this isn't the right picture. No, but it said that they had to include her. Right, Gwen didn't have a... Gwen isn't in there. Right, so... Gwen... Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But he was very young. In the picture, wasn't he? So that would be him. And then he would have a baby brother or sister. Let's dig into Clark some. Now, we previously found information here. know we found more information than that. Okay, here we go. Diamond's sister. So let's look up Kim LaRue. Did I spell it right? No. Okay, here we go. In an article from 1968, you find a small section focusing on young upcoming talent that Modern Music Monthly predicts will make it big. It has this to say about the LaRues. The LaRue sisters got their start doing session work for their great-uncle's record label. If you remember any songs from 1960 to 1965 that featured the voices of kids, they were probably involved. Back then, they were credited as the Lucky LaRues. I'm gonna copy that and do that just so I can remember it. Now that he's passed, they've moved on to bigger and better ventures and are going by their full names: Diamond and Jane. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces. Ever heard of the Roottrees? And are looking to release an album sometime in the next year. Youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver. Okay, so you're an actress. This would be Jane LaRue. I think that's her picture. I'm pretty sure I've got those right. But the trick is I need 3 of the big ones. Let's see if we can figure out who Clancy Jr. is here. He's the one that became president, I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that this is Clancy. Maybe? Don't have a picture there yet. I if that's Lauren... That would be Angelica. Are you also a housewife? Maybe. Okay, I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers. So basically we've got her and 3 brothers. Oh, wait. Because then it goes on to say, they insisted the 4 of us stand together, so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. That's them clumped together. So she's Lauren, she's not. Okay, so that's you. Which makes that you, I think. I'm guessing oldest, middle, youngest. But I need names for them. So let's see if we can't... Okay. An entry entitled Complaints from Lauren Roottree's diary. Nope. Okay. Seeing anything about brothers, unfortunately. Alright, let's look up Jim Roottree. Okay, a review and interview from 1979 titled A Reluctant Hitmaker, Jim Goes Onto His First Band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were in C&J, J&D with my cousin and his ex. That would be... Clark and Jane. never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm opening my water. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actually sisters. So the four of us had a sort of cutesy family band thing going. Not our finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her youngest sister, that would be Kim, everything exploded. No more family band. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music. But even then, we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes, something you hum a week later. I've been told Roland is like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign that I was going in the wrong direction musically. That made him laugh, but I'm trying to make art. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agree. For most of the decade, he was a mess, but he's a lot happier now. He started Raffer Tunes, and he's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. Unfortunately, it doesn't say who your dad is. And then there's also this picture, which apparently is not right for that. Maybe this is you, and that's you? Or no. That's you. That's you. Or that could be. That's him. I want this one to be right. Okay. There's also something going on with this. Stephanie Jones. Well, I think, okay, she's right here. Okay. So we've looked up Chris Rafferty, and we found a website. No, we found... Where did we find it? The Art of Rafferty, 1997. And then we've got Davy, Bethany, and Stephanie, because he wasn't allowed to use any of the Roottree sisters. He wasn't allowed to use them, so he used no, but that would have another picture. And then we have David Kellogg, the third and fourth. So Davy's got to be one of those two. And I would bet probably the fourth? Alright, if we say this is David Kellogg, the fourth. No. Might be over here, or even here. Let's try it here. Fourth. And then that would make this Bethany. I think. Bethany's yearbook, so maybe she's a student K through 12. Oh, I wonder if they're students. Okay, yes! I should have thought of that way sooner. Okay, these 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Love all the optional stuff. Okay, that means you're also a student, K through 12, so that should... And this is David Kellogg's, which means that this is David Kellogg III. And we know that that's David Kellogg III because otherwise the name would be Roottree. Do we know who he married? No! But we're trying. Now, Bethany's picture is here. So that's one person on the path. That's another. Maybe he's a student college. No. I'm gonna gonna keep him as student college. Let's try David Kellogg. 4th. No. How about 3rd? Of course not. Nope. Okay. Now those pictures... What's this one? Oh right, Jack. Don't know who Jack is just yet. Those pictures were... Those... That one... Okay, she's an only child. Which means that she's one of these two. It would have to be Stephanie Cottrell, because we've already got Stephanie Landon. Student college? Prodigy is an ISP that, in addition to allowing people to travel the information superhighway, offers email, okay. I don't know which one. either of you? Alright. Let's try looking up Clancy Edward Roottree. Talks about the clan said trust a lot, but it doesn't talk about his family. Let's look up the sound of laughter. Maybe in here? Without the V? Nope. Okay, let's look up the Lucky LaRues. Jane Del Vecchio is listed on a talent for hire site as a wedding singer. Way down... Way down in the credentials section of her biography, it mentions that she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues. It also mentions to only contact her agent in the event that you actually wish to hire her, and that any and all inquiries about her past or her sister would be ignored. Okay. Doesn't help. Okay, I am struggling here. Ernie Jr. is president of Roottrees during Carl's time. Here's Carl. And it's his cousin. Okay, what if this is Ernest Madsen? Ernie Madsen Jr. Now, we've got President Second, so that would be President Third. That would be in the Free Spirits time. Ernie Jr. Like, I have nobody right. Oh, wait. But she wouldn't be in there so young. Okay, hang on a second. That says EL, I think. I would love to be able to zoom it in much further. I had to take off my glasses and really squint. Maybe this is Ernie? I'm gonna try it. Maybe that one is. I'm gonna bet that that's Penelope. You would be over here or over here. Because that's you. Maybe this is Gwendolyn Morton. this. A, they look similar, and they're standing close to each other. But also, we know that typically spouses were not included in this picture, which would let that out from being Penelope. If that okay, yes. Oh, it feels so good when that happens. We finally got Chris and those two. And David the Third, but not David the Fourth. Oh, we did get David the Fourth, but not this, because we don't know the name. This is not right. Interestingly, Bethany's not. Are you in college too? Should I have done student college? Alright, we've got both of those now. I should have left Penelope's picture there. Who is that? Oh, I don't want that. I want this. Okay, here's Penelope. Okay. Oh, wait. And her son is Jack, right? But Jack who? Okay. Jack Roottree, I guess? Oh, but we don't know which order. Shoot. Okay, so that's 1997. And that's 94. So Jack is the older. Because this is Jack and this is Baby. Jack. Student. K through 12. Is there a baby? Yes, there is. But we don't know your name. Jack-o'-lantern 1997. No. About the Laugh Lounge. Okay, Penelope Tessa Green is a retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s. I think last time we read this, I was hesitant about reading this. I'm past it. I've made that decision. before she was a star on Brother Trouble. She retired for the birth of her first child, but still, that would be Jack, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, here we go. The Laugh Lounge Comedy Club hosts several fundraisers throughout the year. I wasn't including the hyphen. But the most famous one seems to be Joke-a-Lantern, which happens every Halloween. Comics and patrons are encouraged to wear costumes, and it seems the person with the best costume wins a voucher which can be redeemed for 5 pounds of buffalo wings. That sounds really good. There is a 2-drink minimum and a 0 tolerance policy for heckling. Every year we tell people not to heckle the comics, and every year someone ends up getting kicked out. Don't do it. Okay, so not as helpful. Tell if this is a little girl or a little boy. Okay, if I've got this one right, I need this. Now, where was I finding information? About Angelica. Here? We still have 3 clues in here. And I'm trying not to go with hints, but I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, wait. To Carl and Brenda. Ernie was a man full of love. Okay, so wait. Carl and Brenda. Carl and Brenda. But they're... I don't understand. Oh, right. This is Debbie and... Debbie and Nicole. So, if we're talking about Ernest, no, because they would have had a kid. And this is confirmed, but this is not. Maybe instead of being here, those two are right here? Because we don't have a name or anything yet. So let's try Ernie. Ernie Madsen. This is Ernest Jr. He's the president. With Debbie and Nicole. And this would be the sister. Who I don't know anything about, so. Oh, wait, no. Okay. This is going to be Ernest Madsen Jr. This is going to be the sister. We know that because we've got this picture. We've got Nicole here. Come on, student. Which makes this Stephanie. Sam Cottrell. Nope, not president second, president third. Throw housewife there. This would be Sam Cottrell. Madsen. That would be Gwyneth. Right? Because Nicole's the daughter. I'm a little disappointed that didn't work. So wait. Oh, wait. Carl is the 5th president, and Carl took over for him, so he's the 4th president. I really thought that would do something. There's only one Deborah, which would be Debbie. Only one Nicole. She's an only child, which means that's the last place she can be, other than here. Okay. Carl's wife Brenda was a no. Okay, this went from 3 to 1, and I'm not sure why. Oh, this one only has 1. Okay, so different pages have different amounts of clue. Dang! Okay. Danielle isn't much older. So we're talking about Clark now. There's Danielle. What was Lauren's? Maybe I spelled it wrong? Maybe we can look up Schoolbound Publishing. No. Okay. That's right, we decided that somebody would, because it says the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. I don't know. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. Okay, so Pop got over the illegal to marry if we lived south because Edward... We don't have an Edward, do we? Now you're talking about this one. So it's either here or it's here. What Edward do we have? Edward Roottree? Maybe here? Here? Nope. don't know. I don't see what I need to see. Because we've got Jacob, we've got Danielle. Okay, wait. Okay, so they're talking about this one here, saying he's the only one with any discipline because Pop forced Clancy to send him to school. Your youngest brother. Okay, you have Eli and Edward. Maybe this is Elias C and this is Elias M. Which would make that Edward Roottree. He was going to be a lawyer because it said Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. Pop being not Clancy. Wait. Yeah. Clancy Edward. Maybe these pictures are wrong? Okay, and then what was the other thing you said? Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Okay, so Miracle. Oh, that's probably Elias, Miracle, Roottree. Maybe there? I don't know anything about. When he was riding his mini bike, this is 58, this one is 63, and this is 64. Maybe I need the period. No. Okay. I'm thinking that's Miracle the Third and that's Eli... whatever. And then one of these two is Elias C. No idea what his job is. Okay, wait. No. Clergy Watch pulls up the same thing. Okay. Miracle Roottree and his son, whose goes exclusively by Miracle Jr., have appeared in the Butler County Times a great deal over the years. The Miracle Network, which is a collection of churches, television shows, and products that can be purchased, has multiple advertisements in each issue. You do find one article mentioning legal troubles. Unfortunately, it's a throwaway line in an article about a tour they plan to take across the southern United States called the 3 Generations of Miracles Tour. Let's search that. Okay, that looks promising, but I'm going back here for the moment. The author speculates they're going on tour to leave their legal troubles behind. Because of all the advertisements, the results in the Butler County Times are not relevant. Any attempts to find more about these legal troubles is thwarted. Okay, now back here. You find a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottree estate. It's quite bare bones, but has the following blurb. Witness the testimonies of the Miracle's Roottree. Miracle Roottree arrived so late in his mother's life that doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. With a birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He triumphed over these complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. 23 years later, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottree name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Via the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. He has since left the life of glamour and glitz behind to reach those places that need it most. The power of the Lord coming to a town near you. Okay, and there's a flyer about the tour in our evidence. Somewhere. You know what? Interestingly, this campaign mailer still has 6 clues. Okay. Maybe we leave the Miracles Roottree alone for a minute and try to decipher this. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. Okay, let's look up Butler County Times, Stephanie No. Stephanie Landon? Stephanie Jones? Stephanie Jones. Okay, full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the mailer. Most of it's unimportant. You do find the following. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon. Home without a father. Distant cousin of the Roottrees, by which they mean, I think, the daughters. Her mother, Carolyn, a local artist who has appeared on the front page, has often come out opposed to the corporations. And we got all this from that. Which is not helpful. Okay, Carolyn Morden. Okay. Her sister... let's see. Her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. So, okay, this is Wilson. But I don't know which one, so forget that. Who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led her to double down on her passions. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. We've got all that. Bonnie. Cousin Bonnie. My guess would be Bonnie would be over here. Shoot. We have Christopher Hudson and Guy Hudson. Oh boy. I'm going to grab this picture. No? Of course, it could be because she wasn't a housewife, though I don't know what she would be. Maybe you're student in college now? Maybe not. We know that Luisa Garcia is not this name. Do I know what else? No. I don't know. Did we get red Roottree? Oh no, he's not part of this. Huh. All right. Numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. So there would be 5 strings. Okay, Miracle the Third married Nicole. Do I have that? No. So that's got to be Nicole Smith. So that's something. This still has 1 connected clue. Okay, one of these 2 children is a girl, I think. Yeah. Roottree has daughter. Already have that. I don't know. Okay, rolling on down to the city was barely a top 20 hit. It satirizes how a part of this society was content to remain indifferent to the economic inflation. Da 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 da. gonna look this up. Nope. Okay. Worth a shot. The lyrics of the song contains no clues. See, I pull up the same things. Okay, this still has one clue connected to it. Now, no, we got Laura Carlson. Nope, I'm still not seeing whatever I'm supposed to be seeing. Okay, second cousin, but we determined... No, we didn't. But I'm pretty sure that's second cousin. It's the last 4 minutes of the stream, and I've been stuck for a while. I'm debating getting a hint. Go for one hint and see if it helps us put together anything else before the end of the stream. Don't know where to look next? If you're completely stuck, try talking it through with your rubber duck. I want a hint. Lauren Roottree mentions an old book of hers in one of the diary entries. Let's look into it. I tried. I did. Okay, maybe I tried the wrong book. Well, maybe it'll be on the web. Maybe I should just go straight here. No. Maybe it's a different entry? Okay. No book. Wait. Maybe it was under Lauren Rafferty. Re-released as X Marks the Spot. Under Lauren Roottree. Okay, here we go. According to the back of the book, this is a buried treasure by Lauren Roottree from the author of the Court series. Keep an eye out for Lauren Roottree's next book, Revisiting the Diary 10 years later. Okay. Okay, this is something now. Okay, I'm glad we went for a hint. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we went for a hint. This was a version of Lauren Roottree's diary released in 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years later. One major event happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects: the death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other select pages. Okay, so we've got this. Those are the same. Okay, this is a page of additional well, that's the thing. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottree had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud: Samantha Roottree. Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. Okay, so if she's not receiving money, then there's a good chance that she's not a Roottree. But I don't know. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Okay, Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. And there we go. I am going to follow this all the way through before we close for the night. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby, Samantha, was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as E.C. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that. Almost. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr., and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the Clansid Trust, he wanted to include her in family affairs. This was what led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary re-release of Lauren's diary. It is a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. So she is married to Ernest something or other. I'm assuming Madsen. Yeah, because Ernie Jr. And her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. Okay, that makes sense. I keep clicking the wrong thing. It has been a long, long time since any real Roottree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. Okay, so Gwyneth... Plant? She has the green thumb. Farmer, maybe? No. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Okay, so jet black hair and green eyes. So that's her. No. Sam's a spitting image. That's her. Okay, good. We've got 3 more. I am stopping with that. I know I said I was going to follow it through, but we're going to be going back through things. But this feels good. We got a bunch more done. It feels good to stop on a lock-in. Look at all the green. So many things locked in now, including Jack. We just don't have a name for this little one. Ronald's still wrong. So that's interesting. And I still have that picture wrong. All of them. But that's okay. Also interesting, she was not a student through 12. She was not. I don't know. Okay. We're leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. If you enjoyed the stream, consider giving it a like. I do appreciate you returning after I've been absent for so long. Sorry about that. I should be back for Coral Island on Thursday and Ooblets on Friday. And we'll see what goes from there. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, and thank you again for joining me. Bye-bye!